Good morning, my name is Erica. Today I will present Project 1, which is Practical Simultaneous Interpreting. Introduction. As students, we are required to do a Remote Simultaneous Interpreting, RSI for short. It is an interpretation that requires interpreters no need to present at the event venue because this interpretation is using an online platform to conduct the multiple lingual event. The video that I chose is entitled How Confidence Can Change Your Life by Priyanka Chopra Jonas. She is an Indian actress, singer, producer, and also a model. In the video, she stated that she believed her innate confidence to be the driving factor behind her massive success. Interpreting modes and technique. The main interpreting modes are consecutive and simultaneous interpreting. Consecutive interpreting is an interpreting that requires the interpreter interpret the message when the speaker stops his or her speech, so there's time for the interpreter to do the note-taking to record and avoid forgetting the important message to the audience. On the other hand, simultaneous interpreting is an interpreting that requires the interpreter to interpret the message once the speaker starts his or her talk. Unlike consecutive interpreting, note-taking is not allowed in simultaneous interpreting. Therefore, the interpreter needs to think fast to replace the words in the target language. The other modes of interpreting are whisper interpreting, liaison interpreting, and relied interpreting. For whisper interpreting, the interpreter will sit next to the listener and whisper the message in target language in a low voice. The interpretation is only suitable for a short meeting and not preferred for many participants. Liaison interpreting is an oral translation of a message made for a single or several individuals, or even a small group of people. The interpreter will sit next to the speaker and note-taking is not essential, as the speech provided is short. Lastly, relied interpreting is an interpreting that involves several target languages, as there is no interpreter available for a certain language. An interpreter will listen to the speech in the source language by the speaker first, then render the message to a common language to another interpreter. The difficulties encountered. The first difficulty is the hearing problem. In the chosen video, the speaker speaks too softly in some situation, so I can't hear the sound clearly, and I have to listen to the video again and again. The next is the speed of the speech. When I listen to the sound of the video, I think that is fine and I will be able to do it. But when it comes to the interpretation, I feel that the speaker speaks too fast because there's not enough time for me to translate the sentences. Lastly is my speaking skill. I noticed that there are some mispronunciation and the sentence is not in well formed in the target language. Student viewpoint. Remote simultaneous interpreting is similar to simultaneous interpreting, but the only difference is this is an online interpreting by using online platform. For me, simultaneous interpreting is the hardest one because the interpreter need to deal with multiple tasks at the same time, which is listening to the speech and convert the meaning of the speech in target language. From the interpreting session, I think I had missed some information as I couldn't get the words that were said by the speaker. Besides, I also noticed that I speak too fast in the interpreting session and without any punctuation, which paused for a while as I'm afraid that if I'm too slow, I can't get the next sentence that is spoken by the speaker. By listening back to my interpreting session, there's a different accent in the pronunciation, which doesn't look like a native speaker. Conclusion. By doing this project, I have a better understanding on the modes of interpreting, and the usage of the modes of interpreting are different because it depends on the type, place, and requirement. The aim of all of the modes of interpreting is the same, but have the different skills that need to practice and follow to conduct the interpretation. Through this project, it also teaches me not to give up easily, no matter how hard the task is. Because by keeping practicing, I believe that we might succeed one day, but even if we fail, we still can gain some experience from it. Knowledge is the thing that no one can steal from us. So we need to keep learning because there's a lot of information that we might not know. Last but not least, I have to concentrate on the task that I'm dealing with because focusing is important as it might produce a high quality of work. That's all for me. Thank you.